What's good? What's good? So, today's Monday. It's the first trading day of the week. And, I took a trade and it was another loss. So, two losses in a row for me. But I still know what I did wrong in this trade, so it doesn't bother me that much. So, starting off in the daily bias, we have the daily and the weekly, which are pretty much all bull. There's no change in that. They're both bullish. Weekly's bullish as well. But on the 4 hour, yeah, there's a strong bearish bias because of this candle that broke here. There's a bearish bias, but you can also kind of determine here that a retracement might be due. But I didn't really take that into account when I entered the trade because of whatever reason. But I did enter off of this bearish bias, which was a very, very bad mistake. Because we can see by the 2 hour actually confirms the 4 hours bias, but once we come back down to the 1 hour here, the 1 hour there's a break of structure to the upside on the 1 hour, which basically contradicts the 4 hour bias, saying that it's gonna go up, it's gonna be a bullish bias. And yeah, even though I saw this contradicting bias to the 4 hour, I still said I think the 4 hour has more influence on the market and price movement than the 1 hour, so I'm going to enter off of the 4 hour, which in hindsight is was a very bad way to look at things because when you're determining a bias, you want to actually trying to work out what they are saying to each other, what they are taught. They kind of communicate in a way, and it's your job to kind of figure that out. And that should have been what I did as well, but I didn't do that because I kind of rushed my trades. And that's what ultimately caused me the loss, yeah. But sometimes you can you can say that the trade failed and hit stop loss because it was basically just one of them days that you just lose a trade, but other times you actually know what you did wrong, so you have to be aware of that. I have to be aware of that. So 30-minute, whatever, 5 minute. So I enter off of the 5 minute, liquidity sweep right here. Barely swept it, but it did sweep it. So this is the liquidity sweep that I'm marking out here. First confluence, right? Next, what do we have? We have a break of structure, and I literally went in when the 1 hour was literally saying that price was going to move bullish, and price did end up moving up bullish, and I lost a trade because of that. Um, yeah, I should not have tried to trade against the 1 hour bias on the 5 minute because I can't accurately predict where the market is going to flip and go to the other side because there's literally what two more time frames, 15 minute, 30 minute. It has to break three time frames in order for it to even have an impact on the 1 hour. And the 1 hour trend is probably going to continue for I don't know how long. An hour, 2 hours, 3 hours, 4 hours. So why am I trying to guess when a 1 hour trend is going to fail and be disrespected when I literally could just follow it? I literally could just follow the 1 hour. And in hindsight, I could see here that the 4 hour was due for retracement from the scan box that I drew out here. We can see that it was pretty much due for a retracement, and it did retrace. 1 hour was due for retracement as well. Pretty big fair value gaps up there. I thought that I thought initially that this was it filling and that the 1 hour was going to break, but that's a stupid assumption, yeah, because there's literally no confluence whatsoever. So yeah, first trading day was like this, but it was a really good trading day though. Apart from me losing the trades, it was a day with no news. Market was pretty nominal with nominal price movements, but yeah, that was my trade, and I'm not worrying because I know I can bounce back. Yeah, we have 4 more trading days in the week. Market is open for 4 more days. Let me just check. Let me just check what news we have. So tomorrow we have car retail sales, and Fed chairman designate testified. Um, that might be pretty high impact. I don't know if I'm gonna trade tomorrow. I might wait like an hour or such because it's not CPI or PPI or non-farm. But Wednesday, clear skies. Thursday we have PMI, but it's at 2:30 p.m. and it's European and it's German. Won't really, I'm not too worried about that. And Friday we have clear skies. So we have a pretty opportunistic week ahead of us, which is going to be full of opportunities to take trades off of. So I'm not really worried. Yeah, and that's it. That was my trade.